Mary? Honey?
Let me in, mister.
Mary?
Move, please, huh?
She passed out again. Give her the oxygen. She talked okay. She knew me. She talked. Her brain's not. Her mind is fine once I get her out of that car. Will you give her the oxygen? Look at her color. Come on, you damn idiot. You can't do a thing about her pulse. You can make her breathe easier.
Let him work, mister. You can't do your wife any good like that.
Me? If you talk to her again, you can bring her around.
Yes.
Wait until he can give the word.
What word? What word? He's not a doctor. What if she's bleeding today? He's not even a doctor. You're supposed to be getting her out of here. Why don't you do your job? Get somebody here. Get her out of that damn mess. That's my wife in there, mister.
Jack. Come on over here and see what the medic is doing. Now, don't waste your energy on this. They have a whole crew coming. I heard the radio call.
Hey, where is it? You said a rescue squad would be here in a couple of minutes.
Yes, and if it's a neck injury, I mean, how are they going to, in God's name, get her out of that without making it worse?
They won't have to touch her. There's an extractor they use. It's hydraulic jaws. It'll open anything. The side of a car, anything, as long as they can get 6 inches to wedge it in. A well-equipped ambulance would have it on board, and it should be here any second.
It should be here. Bring them here. Get back on your damn radio. You believe this? You believe what they're doing to her? Will you give her some oxygen?
Jack, will you please, if you hassle her, and it's Mary...
You're talking to me? You telling me about my wife?
I'm trying to tell you to calm down, Jack.
Oh, you mean like you told the people at the church to calm down? You said you heard from Mary, said she'd be there. We should just wait 30 minutes, everything be dandy, huh? Huh? What did she really say when you talked to her, huh? Well, how'd you possibly let her get off the phone without asking her where she was and what happened and why she didn't come like she said she would?
I didn't ask her because she hung up your damn phone.
You know what I think? You know what I think? I think you invented the whole thing. I don't think you heard from her at all.
She said, give her 30 minutes and don't start the wedding.
For God's sake, both of you, stop.
You made it all up to get the ceremony over with, didn't you? So you could head back to your blessed bar and your blessed party and your blessed toast, wishing me and Mary all the happiness in the world when you really meant is that I should go to hell. Yeah, Jack! Jack!
Jack.
I'm sorry.
I had a consultation with Dr. Kuhn this afternoon, and we both agreed that you'll mend just as fast at home.
Well, you could have let me know.
I tried. Every time I came through that door, somebody was tapping me on the shoulder.
It's all right. I know what it's like to be the big boss. Don't apologize. Just don't change your mind. About Kimberly, you weren't by any chance too busy to talk to her, were you?
She hasn't come back from rehearsal yet?
You spoke to her.
Oh, I did indeed. Yeah, she was thrilled. You haven't changed your mind.
Well, I said that she could be in the play, and you told her. I can't very well turn around and change my mind without a good reason, but, you know all those mixed feelings I was having about her walking on stage nude? Partially nude. Partially undraped, as she put it. They're still there. They're more mixed than ever. In fact, they've turned themselves into a knot, and they've settled right about there. I like to be good at what I do, Seneca. I expect it. Now, how the hell do I become good at mothering?
You'll find the right balance.
Between eating her hash brownies and sending her off to boarding school?
Between guidance, which is necessary, and freedom, which is also necessary. Thanks for nothing, right? I wish I had the formula.
I know. I have to find my own answers. As a matter of fact, thank you for everything.
Oh, hey, listen, it's great on the sideline. No risks, a lot of rewards. This being the most recent. Kimberly gave me this for being the bearer of good news.
Because I said she could do Lysistrata?
Well, hell, I was the one who told her.
Huh.
Oh, good. You're both here. Well, it was wonderful. It was incredible. We got 5 minutes into rehearsal, and I forgot there was anything but this awful war and these women who really knew what life was about and these macho guys who thought they had to get killed to live. Where am I, Greece or New York? You look much better today.
Good. The same goes for you.
Well, I've just had a wonderful time. You were right. As soon as I got there and started to read, I wasn't nervous at all. Of course, Buddy's so professional, too. That's very nice.
Oh, yeah, I was just showing it off to your mother.
He made me so happy. I had to do something. You made me happy, too. But the only thing that they had at the gift shop downstairs for women was nightgowns and earrings you'd hate, and candy I really couldn't stand to get. I mean, considering the hash brownies
Oh,
and
yeah,
everything.
yeah, of course. It's all right. The best present you could possibly bring me was the look on your face when you walked in. Okay, come on. Tell us all about this rehearsal. Actually, no. Tell me who Buddy is.
Buddy plays the male lead, Synesius. He's so shy when you talk to him, and then he starts acting, and suddenly he's this dynamo.
What's your favorite scene so far?
Well, we just touched on it today, but I think the big lovemaking scene in the second act is going to be electric. It just keeps building and building until I finally go to get the bed, and there's my husband. You know, the way Chester's staging it and Buddy's playing it. I feel such tremendous energy. What's the matter? Does your neck hurt? Did I jiggle you?
Yeah, you did jiggle me, but not physically. Look, Kimberly, I have neither read nor seen this play, so suppose you start explaining the second act to me, especially the part where you go get the bed.
No. She's alive.
There was nothing I could do. No doctor.
But when
Nobody
the
could have saved
emergency
her.
squad comes, when they get her out of the car,
I think her neck's broken. She had no pain.
Mary.
oh, God, no, she can't be.
It was a 20-foot drop. Even if she hadn't been trapped inside, the damage was already done. God knows that. Paralysis.
Back tired. I should have put on a spare. I'd tell the garage that Mary...
I loved her too, Jack. Since she was a baby.
She'll be okay.
Yes. But not in this world.
Sweetheart, Mary, don't be dead. Don't be dead.
What's he doing?
They'll handle everything now.
Why are you all standing around? Why'd you come? Stare at a wrecked car? Find out who was hurt? Will you get in the hell out of there and find out what happened? This is crazy!
If you can get them in a car, I'll drive you back to Riverside.
Give us another minute, huh?
What's she doing here, Maeve? She never even seen this place.
I don't know, darling. I don't know.
There's a lot of questions to be answered.
We'll talk about them at home. Let's all go home.
No. No. Not until Mary's okay.
What do we do now? What's the procedure?
Nothing more tonight. When they clear the wreckage, the body will be taken to the morgue for an autopsy.
See, morgue, no.
I'm sorry, but...
Mary hates that place. Take her to Riverside Hospital, no place else.
If you could arrange that.
Sure. I'll radio ahead.
Say, Mary Ryan Finelli's patient. The staff knows her. Everybody knows her there. She has to be in the hospital.
He'll drive you. Go ahead. Jack, there's no point in staying.
There's a point. My wife's here.
Yes, but...
I'm not leaving, Mary.
All right, darling, all right. But once you've got her to Riverside, please, come over to the house. You mustn't be alone. There's Ryan, and I want you to stay the night with us, please.
Look, I'll see he gets there. Leave the calls you can't make. I'll make them later.
Thanks, man.
I just go get the bed, that's all. A blanket and a pillow.
I know all about beds. What I don't know is what goes on in this one.
Nothing. You're so silly. Lysistrata is a political play. It makes a political statement. There's not a big, actual graphic in the bed, you know, not actually going through the motions of... It isn't the least little bit like that.
Is it the least little bit like a love scene?
Well, of course, but...
With partial nudity.
Sure, but...
You and the dynamo. By the way, does he keep his clothes on?
Mother? Can you explain to her?
No, leave Seneca on the sidelines for now. You explain it to me.
All right. In a nutshell, the play's about peace. Living and loving in peace. Somebody said it's the original make love, not war statement, and that's true.
Dr. Cohen said that earlier today, and he didn't put my mind at ease any more then than you are now.
Look, I'll get you a copy of the play to read. Would that be all right? Because apparently I can't explain it the way you need it explained.
Fine, I'd like to read the play. But I would also like you to explain in detail this particular production.
Chester hasn't even taken us through the whole thing yet.
You did refer to some of his plans for staging.
I only know about one act.
And one breast. Now, will you describe the love scene to us?
I told you. A blanket and a pillow, sheets. When the bed's all set, I go off and I don't come back.
As I recall, the play revolves around women on strike. The wives refuse to make love with their husbands as long as they keep going off to war. And the leader of the strike advises Marina, right?
Yes. She tells me to confront my husband, to tease him with the possibility of sex until he's upset and then not follow through.
To dramatize the women's position.
Right.
I see.
I don't think you do, Mother, but you will opening night.
Oh, I'm not going to wait for opening night.
You know, reading the play might be very helpful. Kim, if you have your play, why don't you let Ray have it for a while?
No, that won't be necessary. I'm going to see it tomorrow.
See what?
Lysistrata in rehearsal.
You can't.
Oh, yes. I'm going to be discharged tomorrow, and I will be perfectly capable of sitting in your rehearsal hall for a little while. Won't I, Seneca?
Well, I suppose, but...
You can't do that. Nobody is allowed in rehearsals at this point. These are experienced actors in a professional production.
However, you are neither experienced nor professional nor of age. Now, you will please tell your Mr. Wallace that your mother is coming to a rehearsal tomorrow.
Seneca.
Kim, she has that right.
No.
Yes. Kindly make the arrangements.
Hi. Finelli?
Yes.
Yeah.
The deceased.
This is Mr. Finelli, her husband.
Dr. Perry. I'm sorry.
Mary Ryan Finelli is her full name.
Straight through there?
No, we go up to 5. They're expecting her.
Will you take it from here?
Sure, Father. You don't need, well, accidental death. It's pretty straightforward. We can handle it from here.
Why are you all standing around?
Jack, they'll do the autopsy. We'll go over to Ryan's.
I'll stay with Mary.
Look, you can't be there. Not in the room. Why don't you go home and they'll call you?
Yes, I'll give you the number.
No.
I'll need a report from you. And you.
There's no way I could treat her. A little oxygen.
Jack, let her go with the doctor. We can follow in a few minutes if you'd like. I know where to find them.
You take it easy there. Easy.
They'll finish the autopsy and then call you with the findings. The funeral home is next. Pick up Mary's body. What I'm saying is, you have no more...
No more wife. I know. Mary's dead.
I can't think. Just kids.
Kathleen's away.
Patrick, Texas. Siobhan.
How will we ever tell Francis?
He's at the hospital.
Ryan's fine.
Mary's not. Mary's... What happened? Why?
A new original reality series on SoapNet. Mom and Dad are moving in for a financial intervention. It's a matter of life or debt. Bank of Mom and Dad. All new Wednesday at 10, only on SoapNet.